from 2022. If I were to tell you there was a movie about two women strapped on a tower, would you fall for it? Theme song.
Cartoons Reviews! Cartoons Reviews!
If you want to see Fall, check out the links in the description below. Fall is a high-concept film. These two women get trapped on a broadcast tower, and there's no way to get down. And that sort of simple premise interested me. I was curious how they would pull it off. I never saw 127 hours because I don't know what happened, but I did like 47 meters down, so I thought, hey, these are this simple premise. I want to see how they do it. Well, starts off, our two female leads, a brunette and a blonde, they're climbing up a rock, and the brunette's husband is there, and just like in Cliffhanger, one of them falls to the death. This case, it's the husband. So we skip to a few months later, and understandably, the brunette is depressed about her husband's death. Her dad is Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and he's doing kind of a Bruce Willis thing and just cashing that paycheck because if he was on set for more than 2 days, I'll be surprised. So, but he's like, come on, honey, I love you. You need to try to get on with your life. That's what your husband would want.
I just want you to be able to move on with your life.
And, of course, that doesn't work. The blonde, she shows up, and she's all like, woo, party, I'm a live streaming influencer, woo!
Hey, guys!
Let's go climb this decommissioned 2,000-foot broadcast tower before they tear it down.
This is sick. Damn it, Hunter, what are you getting us into?
So, the blonde talks the brunette into it, and they start climbing the tower, and it's rusty, and, we see shots of, the bolts falling out of the holding the ladder on, and they get up there, and of course the rusty ladder falls down, and they're stranded. So the film has to keep coming up with more and more contrived reasons for them to not be able to get down. They claim that they're so high up, they're above the towers, and the cell towers don't broadcast up. I don't know if that's any truth to that or not. So they can't get a signal. They try signaling for help, and they make a reason for that not to work. They have a drone and all sorts of stuff. Now, you'd think then, with two women being trapped on a little tower, on just a little platform on top of a tower, it would be easy for it to pass the Bechdel test. Where, two women are in a movie, they have a scene where they talk about something besides a man. Well, no. Because what do they talk about the entire time they're up there? The dead husband. So that's disappointing that even though the 90% of the movie is just these two women, all they do is talk about the dead husband. Now, it's not all bad. The climbing up the tower, they do a good shot. They do a good job of making you feel the tension. Kind of reminded me of The Descent, when they're climbing through the tunnels. And so this is climbing up the tower. And apparently they did film it not on a tower, but they filmed it on top of like a mountain and then a short tower. So they were like 10 feet up really, but the way it looked like they were really high up. So it made it look like they were high up. Some of the reasons why they can't get help are kind of a stretch. But they do a good job of keep coming up with new ones so it doesn't get boring. Unfortunately, the end is a ripoff of another movie, and my eyes are still hurting from rolling them so hard because of that. But all in all, I'm going to give Fall 3 thumbs up. They are so stuck up. Don't just talk about a man. 2 girls, 1 tower.